Guys, welcome back to Psychology Lens. So this is the last video in our Introduction to Psychology series. Don't worry, it's not the end. We'll keep going with more interesting stuff later. But today, let's just wrap things up with a few schools of thought that shaped psychology. First up, the Gestalt School. The idea here is very simple. The whole is greater than the sum of its parts. Basically, you can't really understand a person if you only look at tiny pieces of their behavior. You got to see the bigger picture. That's why they call the whole is greater than the sum of its parts. Then comes psychoanalysis, the Freud's thing. He's often called the father of modern psychology. Now, don't get confused because Wilhelm Wundt is the father of experimental psychology. That is because he's the first one to make the psychology as a science. And then we have Freud, who is the father of modern psychology because Freud is one of the most influential persons when it comes to the field of psychology. His big idea was that our unconscious mind, the stuff that we don't even realize that exists in our mind, has a huge impact on how we think and act. Next is humanistic psychology. This one feels more positive. Carl Rogers and Abraham Maslow believed that people have free will. They can make their own choices and they have the full potential to grow and become better versions of themselves. And contemporary perspectives. In today's world, psychology looks at things from different angles. First one is the biological perspective. They look into how our brain and body affects us. They are focused towards understanding brain chemicals, genetics, and the hormones, how it affects on our mind and behavior. Then we have the cognitive perspectives. They are focused on how we think, remember, and use information. And then we have the socio-cultural perspective. They are more focused on how culture and society affects on our behavior and the mind. Like they even look at things like gender or social class, how if it impacts on our behavior and personality. So yeah, that's the big picture. We have gone through different perspective, different school of thought, and now you kind of know the starting point of psychology. And since this is the last video of our Introduction to Psychology series, I just want to say thanks for watching. Psychology isn't just theory in books. It's actually about understanding ourselves and the people around us. So let's keep learning together. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.